Um, hey guys, today we're talking about the new movie in Japanese. But yeah, so what do you guys want to think about the movie?
The movie is it's the movie was good. I don't think it was as good as the Broly movie, in my opinion. I mean, it's still a good movie, but I mean, until I actually hear it in English or at least subtitles, I can't really make any rash decisions about it.
Yeah, same, yeah.
I'd say the movie would be really. I think the movie is really good because they literally use the entire movie to hype up the Gohan Blanco transformation.
Yeah, true. And it's my favorite part about the movie is Barrett's crush on Chile, uh, Chile, he had a crush on her.
Yeah.
But the second one is that's not the only my favorite part about the movie. But the sad part is Piccolo and Gohan. They don't have much love, you know. Or what you guys?
Um, I don't. I mean, I kind of wish that Gohan's transformation was a little bit more dramatic. Like, with like heavy like a lot of transformations in the past have been like the MUI transformation, the even the UI Owen transformation. Those had like drastic things happen, but Gohan was kind of like it was just like a basic transformation to me. Like the transformation itself was cool, but the way he got it was just like I don't know. It was low key kind of mid. Like all he did was power up, and then he just has it. Like I wish there was like some thunder, maybe the ground will rumble. Everyone's like, oh my god, what's going on? What is that? But
Hmm.
I mean, other than that, it was still good. I'm not gonna lie, Piccolo's the way he transformed compared to Gohan was a lot better.
Yeah, Orange Piccolo is so cool, but the sad part about it is he's not he used it that much and got lost from it.
Yeah, Orange Piccolo feels like a bad name. It should have been called like Piccolo's Shenron's Power Absorbed.
Was an
Yeah.
ultra.
Ultra Piccolo, he he not used it that much in the movie. um,
Yeah, it's like in every movie, Piccolo makes like a badass entrance to only get fucked up.
Well, I mean, I can't really say that because like he Piccolo, obviously he's fighting at something that's completely out of his league. Like I just wish that as you know what I mean, like as Piccolo, he got just a little bit more respect when it came to his transformation. Like the transformation was very good. I'm not going to knock the transformation. It's obviously very powerful. He at this point I feel like he's definitely one of the strongest Z fighters. Piccolo is definitely one of the well he is a strong fighter now at this point.
yeah,
So if
true.
I'd put him like I'd rank it if I had to rank them, it'd be Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Piccolo, and then everybody else continues down the line.
Yeah,
But I just like he was just out of his league in that fight. Like it was still good, but I just wish that over time they will like show more of that transformation. So like
hmm,
my worst fear is they completely get rid of both those transformations. And the reason I think that is because remember how they both powered down, they both kind of looked at themselves like they were confused, like oh like what just happened.
yeah,
So I don't know if it was temporary power or if it's power that they like completely unlocked and like they have that power from here on out. But it'd be a shame to not get to see more of that transformation.
yeah,
Well, the one thing I have about this transformation is it should have been like Ultra Instinct style in the manga. Use it for a short time and then it runs out.
hmm, yeah. Do you guys love Cell Max?
What did you say? I'm sorry.
Do you guys like Cell Max?
Um,
Oh hell nah! It's basically second form Cell but red.
I mean, it's not really second form Cell because he still put up a very extremely good fight against people who are a lot stronger than second form Cell back in Dragon Ball Z. I kind of don't like how they just use the same model as second form Cell. Like basically, the only thing that they changed throughout the model was that his horns were a lot bigger on top of his head. They were a lot longer than second form, and he didn't have any eyes. And his tail, instead of having like a spike that can, but that also acts as like a suction cup, it's just a mace now with holes in it that shoot laser beams.
Yeah.
Like I wish Cell Max also got a little bit more attention. Like
Yeah, true.
I honestly feel like the last fight between Cell Max and Gohan could have lasted a lot longer. Like instead of Gohan instantly just killing this guy with a special meme cannon, I rather them see them like actually throw hands or pay like maybe Gohan could have charged up a Kamehameha, and then Cell Max could have charged up like one of his purple ki blasts from his mouths, and then they clash like that. Like that would have been a super dope scene because they would have paid homage to what they did back then, back in Dragon Ball Z. But I mean, Cell Max is he's still strong for what he was. So
Yeah. It's just so sad to see like like Cell Max. He not looks cool. He looks so ugly with that new like parts. You know.
yeah,
And by the way, that was Cell Max but unfinished because Cell Max is an unfinished android. Imagine how powerful Cell Max would be at full power if he was
yeah.
finished.
Like we don't really know what he would look like when he was finished, so we can only assume that when he when he finished that he would have been like just as strong. Like what if he actually got finished, but he was able to absorb both gammas to be able to transform into perfected cell max.
Yeah.
We don't
Maybe
really know how far
he,
he was able to go.
True.
maybe he would be as strong as Baseborn Gogeta.
Yeah. It's like so. What is your favorite part of the of the movie?
My favorite part of the movie definitely probably has to be
It's definitely the Macan Cool support for me.
my favorite part of the movie definitely has to be um Piccolo transforming.
Yeah.
Piccolo getting Orange Piccolo because like don't get me wrong, like the movie was good in itself, but no part had me jumping out my seat the way the Broly movie did. Like when Goku was getting folded by this man, and he was struggling and he was going Super Saiyan Blue, and like you saw how much power and he was going through all his colors, like that part got me hyped. And but nothing in this movie had me feel that exact same way. Like
Yeah. Yeah. Same.
Piccolo's yeah
Same. Like I'm not. It's cool. Like the fighting and the movie. Uh. 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 Kick scene is like really good, but uh, it's it's not like the movie Broly level good.
yeah like it's like not trying to knock the not trying to knock the movie, but it could have like there could have been a little bit more action when it came to the movie. Like there could have been a lot more things getting done, but I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Y- yeah.
Can't really change much of it. So
Yeah. And new Gohan Fawn is like something too with MUI.
yeah.
The
So
problem I hate about this movie is that I mean Piccolo now has his ultimate form, but the way he powered up looked cool. But still, I expected more build up from that before he fought Gamma 2.
mm, yeah. But and the end of the thing when so Gamma one, I think Gamma two. I forget. No, Gamma two. No, yeah, two. Two is like in the way 16 to save someone. You know.
Well, yeah.
So it's kind of cool to see that because they do have feelings of their own friends and teams. So it's kind of cool.
The problem was the problem was Cell bodied them all.
Yeah, and
Like that was a perfect time for all the Z fighters to get the respect, but they all just got massacred.
it's so dumb. I wish Goat
Oh no.
Trunks and Goat Tanks like do something first and then fuse. You know?
Yeah. I feel like Trunks and Gotenks, or not Trunks and Gotenks,
I,
Trunks and Goten,
yeah,
cause they could have. I wanted to see them fight separately. Like I don't think the fusion was really necessary. I guess you can say the fusion played a like the fusion didn't even play a good part. Like they cracked the head. I think that makes sense. But at the same time, like it didn't mean nothing. This
yeah,
man Gohan used a special beam cannon and broke through his entire face. So the crack in the head wasn't really needed. So they could have completely got rid of that entire. I guess it kind of was needed because that's what made Gamma 2 want to go up into the air and clash into his head because he felt like since the crack was there, he'd be able to break through.
mhm,
But at the same time, like
But Gamma Two missed it. But Cell Max was still like, yeah, he was trying to counter Gamma Two's full power. Like he only used his arm only for Gamma Two to like completely break it off.
yeah. So,
Which
guys,
means which means the which means only Gotenks' head and the special beacon were the ones that weakened it.
yeah, and the funny part to see Fat Goat Tanks that had no like his back is whip.
The
Oh,
weirdest thing is that they tried to go Super Saiyan, but they weren't able to because the fusion was not stable. And what I mean by not stable is that they didn't do the fusion correctly.
I don't get it. Like they did it on when they're kids, but they don't know how to do it. It's dumb. I
Yeah,
don't
Super
get it.
Saiyan 5 Gotenks might have been weird. Similar to how we got Veku, Skinny Gogeta, and Skinny Gotenks. Them four going Super Saiyan will look kind of weird.
Yeah. But yeah. So guys in Japanese, uh, or what again? A 10? What give it to?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Wade, in Japanese of the movie, do you give it what you give it at?
The
Um,
Japanese, I give like an 8 out of 10. I couldn't fully understand the words, but I knew some of them.
I give the movie a solid 8 out of 10. Also, it definitely needed a little bit of work, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Some
they
like
could.
some work.
The only thing they missed was to add some build up to the transformations. That's all they missed, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
like they. Well, I mean, the movie. Not even that. The movie just could have been planned a lot better, in my opinion. In general, not even just with the transformations. Like the movie just needed work. I feel like the movie was rushed, and
Like
they
Cell
could.
was whack.
Yeah, like the
It
movie
And
was
seemed like
the
old
just.
weirdest thing,
Cell.
yeah, it was just rushed. The most important part they rushed was the Goku versus Vegeta fight. Like, bro, they have to use all their stamina, and in the end, Vegeta finally wins. But that's only in base form because the reason why Vegeta won is that he did some last minute training. Like he tried to copy like Jiren's style.
mhm. Yeah.
So I could say that Vegeta is like Jiren, but he's basically a Saiyan. Like his pride takes over his fighting style.
Yeah. Oh, what else want to say about the movie? We over this.
Maybe because people were right about Broly. Like his anger keeps gaining the best of him. If Broly were to power even more, he could have destroyed Beerus' planet. But I don't think, but that was like a weaker version of Broly, so Goku could easily calm him down. But still, Broly would just go. If Broly would have trained Goku Vegeta, he would still go ham on them because Goku and Vegeta know how strong Broly is, even in his base form.
Oh, yeah.
Because I could,
Yeah.
well,
What?
because I could probably say that this is canon because it just stated that Goku was the one who defeated the Red Ribbon Army and they created these ultra powerful androids. But this probably but I don't know if this takes place after DBS Broly. I mean, it includes Jiren in it, so like it includes Jiren in like DBS Broly. Goku includes the term power, so this might be another episode. This might be like a what if movie. If this might be like a what if movie after the tournament power.
Yeah, true, true. What was it about you, J-I? What about you, man?
Um, what was the question again? I'm sorry.
So I think, what else want to say about the movie when I will be over, like, cut here?
Um, there's really, I mean, there's really not much to say about the movie. Like, I really enjoyed the movie, and I feel like other people who watch Dragon Ball would enjoy the movie. I just feel like there could have been stuff that was a little bit like I understand why why the movie was delayed and all that. I understand that, but they should have taken the opportunity when the movie was delayed to kind of fix um everything that was wrong with the movie. Like they could have. I feel like this it's one of those movies where I wouldn't mind it being 2 hours long. Like I wouldn't mind the extra 45 minutes to actually see like a full fledged fight with Gohan and Cell Max, or I wouldn't mind seeing like a better transformation. Like oh you just killed Piccolo. Like I'm gonna get angry. The sky's gonna shake. The storm is gonna come. Everybody's gonna get worried and wondering what's going on with me. Like Piccolo had a better transformation scene than Gohan.
Yeah,
Like I feel like the movie just needed to be a little bit more worked on and touched on, but overall it was still a good movie and I rated it like a good solid 8 out of 10.
yeah.
It's kind of weird how Android 21's name is real name is Atu Vomi or Vomi, whatever you want to call it. But for some reason they didn't give like Android 21 a flashback because well she's a Fire's character.
Yeah,
It would be
and
cool to see like it would be cool to see like some anime scenes of Android 21. That would be cool.
yeah, and sad, like, they told us she be in the movie, but nope, she is not. So I don't get it.
We basically get cameos of Android 21 and Android 16, whose name is Jebo or Gebo.
I
Like the
don't know. I don't know. Um, but yeah, me, I think the movie was awesome. This, like Gohan, it just needs more time. Like, I want to see Cell, Max, and Gohan fight, not like too fast. But yeah, Piccolo is a better transformation than Gohan. Period. Pan, it's so weird because Pan, we know her can fly in Super and GT, so it's weird they, like, she can't fly.
it's probably because like well it's probably because she been slacking off on training, so she forgot how to fly. Like Gohan, his confidence was so overpowered that Toei Animation literally just like nerfed him.
Mm,
Well, I don't think it's the fact that she forgot to fight, or she forgot to train so she couldn't fly anymore. She never knew how to fly to begin with, and I understood a little bit of the movie, and they were saying that she couldn't control her ki, so she never learned how to fly. So what like Piccolo was training her on how to fight and how to fly, and that's what the beginning scenes were. And then when the ground exploded, that's when she finally learned how to control her ki and fly away.
okay.
Yeah, at first she couldn't control her ki because like her ki just went berserk. Similar to how Super Saiyan Blue Cow can go times 10. His ki literally went berserk and then his ki stopped working correctly. But Pan's was a little bit more different. her parents was like a calmer version because she's younger, but Goku's was straight up intense.
Yeah. I think the movie was awesome, but yeah, I hope you're enjoying this video. Leave like and leave a comment. What do you think about the movie? And I will see you next time. And thanks so much everyone to doing this with me. And peace out.